Hey everyone, Jacinto here. Today I'm going to be going over my total played time for World of Warcraft across all of my characters. So I'm going to be logging on to all my characters individually, just so we can kind of go and see how much playtime I have. There's probably add-ons that do that just tally it all up for you, but that doesn't seem as fun. I'm pretty interested to see how much playtime I have in total. It's definitely going to be hundreds of days, I'm pretty sure, but I haven't really tallied it up on all my characters for quite a long time, so it's going to be interesting to see. So let's just jump right into it here. As you can see on my main realm of Thrall, I have 11 max level characters, and I'm just going to tally up my max level characters. I have other characters below the current max level 50, but they don't really have much playtime. Most of them would have a lot less than a day, maybe just a few hours. So only the max level characters. So yeah, on Thrall I have 11, and I have 2 more max level characters on different realms. We're going to go to those realms first, just to get those out of the way, then we'll go back to my main realm of Thrall, and work our way up the list of characters here. The first half of the characters I go over probably won't have too much playtime. It's mainly just classes that I leveled to max, but never really played it at max level content a whole lot. But as we get to the end and the last few characters, it should ramp up a fair bit, especially once we get to that Death Knight and Hunter there. I started playing World of Warcraft in 2005, so about 15 years ago. I haven't been playing consistently for the last 15 years, and I hadn't played like all day, every day either back when I did used to play, because I was around 10 years old when I first started. But this is the amount of time played on World of Warcraft for the last 15 years for me. Do note that this is only time played that I spent in the game. I do have a lot of time outside of the game that I spend researching about the game, whether it's classes, looking into various mounts, transmogs, updates, or what have you. So the first character we're going to look into is my Alliance Rogue. I haven't really played this Rogue a whole lot. It's my only max level Alliance character. Most of my characters are Horde, but I usually level 1 Alliance character to max, just to have it just in case. But yeah, I haven't really spent that much time on this character, especially in this expansion. So regardless, we'll see how much time played he has. We'll go /played here. And as you can see, it's 5 days, 8 hours, 25 minutes, and 57 seconds total time played, and just over 28 minutes for this level here. I'll have the total time played across all my characters, as well as the time played this level at the top of the screen, just so you can see it here. So next up, we have my Warlock on Ner'zhul. Ner'zhul used to be my main server where I had most of my characters on, but I transferred off there a couple of years ago now. But I did used to do quite a bit of raiding on Ner'zhul, have a lot of good memories on there. But I haven't really played the Warlock a whole lot. I think I mainly just leveled him to max most expansions and kind of left him there. But we'll see where he's at. So /played. Just over 2 days there, so even less than the Alliance Rogue, as you can see. I haven't really done much at all on the Warlock there. And we'll add the total time played, as well as the total time played this level to the top there. So next up, we have my Horde Rogue. This is my most recently max level character, so probably not as much playtime on this character there. I leveled him up just with the free Shadowlands max level that we get. So yeah, I did do a little bit of like quest and world quest, but not a whole lot at all, so we'll see. /played. Yeah, just over 6 hours there. Total time played is the same as the total time played this level, just because I did use that max boost. Next up, I have my Monk, and do mind some of these transmog sets. I haven't finished some of them yet, but I haven't made my Monk before. I have had my Monk since Mists of Pandaria. Just played them in some normal and heroic level content, but nothing too serious, so we'll see the time played here. I don't think it'll be crazy or anything. 7 days, 19 hours, so the most that we've gone over so far, but still pretty low there. Now onto the Mage. Now I have mained my Mage briefly in Eternal Palace, but not for too long, mainly for heroic level content. I just got AOTC on the Mage, but I didn't play throughout the whole tier there. So I should have some days played, but that's kind of the only time I've really mained the Mage. This is a newer Mage as well. As you can see, it's a Nightborn. I boosted this one up fairly recently. I do have a level, I think, well, it's level 40 now, another Mage, but again, I didn't really play that as well. Here's the time played, 6 days, 15 hours, so just less than the Monk there. Again, it is a newer character. Now the Paladin, as you can see, is wearing the Mythic Trials of Valor set with the Legion Mage Tower artifact there. I expect to have more playtime on my Pally. I did do a decent amount of raiding just at the heroic level on the Pally throughout Cataclysm, Mists of Pandaria, Draenor. So we'll see. Never really mained the Pally, but let's see what we have. /played. 10 days and 1 hour 52 minutes. So again, not a whole lot, but the most that we've gone over so far. And it should keep ramping up as we go up the character page, I believe. Now onto the warrior here. He's wearing mostly the tier 11 PvE set that comes from Bastion of Twilight and the Throne of the Four Winds there. I'm not sure how much playtime I'll have on the warrior. I haven't mained this one a whole lot or done much Mythic Plus on him, but we're gonna see here. 5 days, 12 hours, so not quite as much as about half the time as the Pally. Alright, so next up we have the Demon Hunter. I do have the Mage Tower weapon artifact appearance on him, and I think his transmog set is from the Legion class hall, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I did main the Demon Hunter during Legion in the first tier. I tanked on him just because I really liked the mobility they had, and I thought it'd be fun to double jump and just jump around all over the place. So let's see the time played on him. That's 23 days, 12 hours, so definitely a lot more than any of the other characters we've gone over so far by quite a bit. Now for the Priest, excuse the transmog, I haven't really farmed any transmog on the Priest at all, so that's just the gear that he's wearing. Looks pretty bad and doesn't match at all. I did mean the Priest in Legion for a decent amount of time, and I did plan to play the Priest in Shadowlands when the Priest reworks first came out, but I decided against it in the end here, so let's see the play time. That's 22 days, 19 hours, so roughly the same as the Demon Hunter there. Now for the Druid, he's wearing the Mage Tower Legion artifact appearance with the claws there, and the Raid Finder Antaurus appearance. It's not quite done yet. I've been kind of trying to work on that there. I have mained my Druid throughout expansions here and there, and my Druid's usually my main alt for a lot of expansions. I usually like tanking as the bear. We'll see here. That's 28 days, 16 hours, 53 minutes. So the highest so far by a few days there. Moving on to the Shaman, as you can see, the Shaman has the incomplete Mythic Tomb of Sargeras set. Working on this one as well. I did think about maining my Shaman for Shadowlands. If you saw my last video, you'd see it was one of the top contenders for sure. But I decided against it there. So let's see here. I don't think I've done a whole lot on the Shaman really. And that's 5 days, 21 hours, 32 minutes. So not too much on the Shaman, only 2 days at this level. Alright, now we're moving on to the final two, starting with the Hunter. So the Hunter is the second character I've ever created. Still has his original name of Bambaroo. I just really wanted that pet when I started off with World of Warcraft Classic in 2005. I made Hunter throughout Classic and Burning Crusade. I swapped to the Death Knight in Wrath of the Lich King, but I definitely racked up a decent amount of the time on the Hunter for those two expansions. I also made Hunter this tier as well, just coming back to that there. And as you saw in the transmog, he's wearing the Riftstalker's transmog. I really like the kind of blue tinge in that set. And he has the legendary bow from Sunwell Plateau, which I actually got in one try. Let's see here with the playtime. And that's 82 days, 20 hours, with 23 days played this level. So definitely way more than any of the other characters so far. And the Hunter, I probably have 60 days between Classic and Burning Crusade. I haven't played them too much in between, but there you go. And last but certainly not least, we move on to the Death Knight. Now the Death Knight has been my main from Wrath of the Lich King until the beginning of BFA. I switched to the Mage in the middle of BFA and then the Hunter for this tier, but the Death Knight is definitely what I have the most days played on by far. For Transmog, he does have the Mythic Antaurus set there. I feel like it goes well with the Blood DK spec. Just kind of fits the spec pretty well. But yeah, the Death Knight, I really love playing the Death Knight, specifically Blood, mainly for dungeons, for raids as well. Fun though. But I will be maining the Death Knight for Shadowlands, playing Unholy in raids, and Blood in Mythic Plus. So let's go ahead and see this playtime here. That's 254 days, 2 hours, 43 minutes total, with 21 days this level. So way more than any of the other characters, about 3 times as much as the Hunter even. So as you can see, I spent the vast majority of my time on the Death Knight, and I still love it so much. So here's a summary of all the characters that we went through, as well as the total time played across all of those characters. As you can see, the total time played is 453 days, 15 hours, and 47 minutes, while the total time played at this current max level of 50 is 63 days, 12 hours, and 57 minutes. So that adds up to be about 1 year and 90 days playtime in total for my account. Now I'm 25 years old, so that's quite a lot of my life spent playing WoW. Definitely if you factor in all the other video games I've played in the past, video games have taken up a ton of time in my life. Do I regret playing WoW for that much time? Honestly, no. I'd probably do it all again if I had a chance to. I just really love the game, and I've met a lot of good friends through World of Warcraft. A lot of them I met in person now as well. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate all the support. And how much time do you have played on WoW? Let me know.